In this video, we're going to take a look at the universal collective, this global energy for the solar month of Aries 2026. Welcome and greetings. My name is Edward, psychic medium, animal communicator, your soul messenger host, assisting us all, including myself, to live, love, and manifest a life that is soul intended for us to live this lifetime. Let's get busy. All right. Quick introduction, go to my website, edwardragosta.community. Link readings, that's where you'll find all the information needed, rates, schedule, how you can get in touch with me to have a private reading, psychic session with myself and my guides, telephone, online Zoom, or in person if you are local or if you're traveling, mostly in Warwick, New York, through Light Club Curiosity Shop. All right. And then if you'd like more videos, I have a daily video subscription service, Medium Tarot TV Plus, on my website, Medium Tarot TV. This video will be there, and all the current videos will be there whenever you visit, and where you can subscribe for more. Feed your soul, Medium Tarot TV Plus video subscription service. All right, so we have a new solar month energy. We had 2 months of the same energy of karma. Okay, January 19th, Aquarius, also through Pisces, so through March 19th. And now, this is an energy of, this is a slower moving energy, which is not attributed to the Astrological Association, but it's a slower moving energy where now we get to make sense of what was revealed in the last 2 months. What was brought up. With the universe having a hand in distributing karma based on the intentions behind our past actions. So now this is a month of integration, pieces of the puzzle falling together. And what are we going to do with that information that, or whatever was brought to our attention in the last 2 months? But this is the energy of Sagittarius. So all Sagittarius sun signs are activated, empowered, and or triggered. This is also the energy of connecting with our guides, guardian angels, spirit guides, however you want to term it. Both would be appropriate, accurate. Not that we need a specific time, but we could really do that any time of the year, but here we are. So if that feels right, connect, align, connect. All right. The other energy is, the Astrological Association is Jupiter in Libra. Now, this happened, now I want us to think back what happened during February 1st through the 8th. So the first week, the first week of the month of February, because this is the energy we were working with. Whatever happened or didn't happen, or whatever information came up, understanding, whatever, we can use that information moving forward now with this solar month. And this is the energy of, I think I would say, commit or quit. We're either going to commit to something or we're going to let it go. Do we have a passion for it or don't we? Is our head in the game because it's the element of air conscious mind, or is it not? So we are posed that question once again: commit or quit. Person, place, thing. The not so positive application, if we go there, is feeling confined or trapped. Of course, we want to go commitment. But if we're in a situation, circumstance, hopefully not relationship, any type of relationship, not just romance, that we're not too happy about, it's going to seem to really bug us, to really annoy us, because then the universe is telling us, what are you going to do about it? Do that. because we're going to go into the energy of change. But sometimes if we don't change something, the universe does it for us. Especially if it's definitely not the right definitely not the right thing for us. Sometimes it's difficult to go along with that. I'll admit. Yep, ding. All right. So that's a very interesting solar month. I'm not going to say that we can't have action or activity this month, but if we allow integration, pieces of the puzzle to fall together, and in a way, we go from universal balance with Libra to inner balance with Sagittarius, equilibrium within. And then from there, we make the proper decisions with our mind, because that's the next. Well, that's 3 out of 5 energies has to do with the mind, so the mind has it. Okay. Then the day energy. This is very interesting. So let's see what's going on today. There's a lot going on. So the moon is in Aries. Okay. The sun enters Aries at 10:46 a.m. Eastern, adjusted time to where you're on the globe. Happy birthday, Aries. The planet Mercury goes direct at 3:33, love that number, 3:33 p.m. Eastern, adjusted time to where you're on the globe. The color of the day is purple. All right. It is known as Astara. It is known as spring equinox. It is the International Astrology Day. The sun enters Aries, Mercury goes direct. This is, depending on what side of the world you're on, but this is the first official day of spring, or it would be fall if you're on the other side of the globe. Okay, now, quick note, Mercury retrograde. We started to feel the shadow of Mercury retrograde February 12th. Okay. The planet Mercury technically went retrograde February 26th. Today, on March 20th, it goes stationary direct, and then we'll be out of the shadow completely April 10th. But now through April 10th, things will be a bit easier with communication. I'm just going to leave it at that, with communication. Now, with Mercury retrograde, if you know your chart, your astrological chart, if you have Gemini or Virgo rising ascendant sign, it is your chart ruler, then we are directly affected when Mercury goes retrograde. Everyone else, not so much. So that's why they don't really, they might or might not buy into it. Then it's more indirect. All right. But that's still forward movement. That's still like a click. And hopefully that click includes our mindset. Okay, here we go. So the day energy is change, separation. It can be sorrow, but I don't feel it's sorrow unless we, not like I haven't been there myself, unless we ignored the warning signals along the way. I've done it. And then it ends up being sorrow. And when it comes to matters of the heart, it's not always that easy, right? All right. Whether it be romance or not. Okay. The Astrological Association is Saturn in Libra. I still see that as a form of the universe distributing karma, by the way. some minor energy as opposed to the major that we had for the 2 months, but still, I still feel that there's an undertow of it. So if we're not willing to let something be or let something go, the universe might do it for us this solar month. Because when we get to, well, let's put it this way, when we get to April 16th, the Aries new moon, that's, according to my calculations, that's when we start zodiac year 2026, and whatever we're not letting be or letting go would end up dragging us down. Okay. So do it now if you can. All right. So change, separation, that could be person, place, thing. It's totally a mindset. Totally a mindset. Totally. Right. So letting something go, I guess everyone understands that, but letting something be is accepting someone, one example, someone for who they are. Not trying to make, not like I haven't been there before, not trying to make someone into something that they're not going to be or don't want to be. Right? Who hasn't been there? But anyway, that will end up in sorrow if we don't see the writing on the wall. All right. Which might not be a bad. I'm gonna have to look into that. Might not be a bad song for this solar month. I know there is. Let me write that down just in case. Um, I think it's by OK Go. I'm gonna look into that. Okay. As a theme healing song for the solar month, I have to look into it first because I don't remember the lyrics, but odds are. All right. Very well. And then there is the psychic insight theme for the new moon of March 18th. Was still very much in the influence of, because I look at new moons, full moons, and any eclipse, strongest influence is one total week, 3 days before the actual day and 3 days after. So that would make the Pisces new moon week March 15th through the 21st. So if it falls on the day, carries the tone. In this case, for the solar month ahead. Through, what did I say? Through April, I think I said April 18th. Yeah, through April 18th. Okay. And that's the energy of unconventional. The Astrological Association is Mars and Pisces. Unconventional. There's thinking outside the box. Yeah, definitely. That's called for. But also feeling outside the box. So it's going beyond our comfort zone. And that's going to enable us to progress and move forward. All right. So I'm going to say all the astrological associations. For zodiac year 2025, which runs through April 16th, 2026, we have Virgo, boys and girls, and Jupiter in Pisces, activating, powering, and triggered. For this solar month, we have Sagittarius sun, and if you have the placement of Jupiter in Libra, activating, powering, and triggered. The week was Gemini sun signs, activating, powering, and triggered. The day energy is Saturn in Libra. If you have that placement, you activate, empower, and trigger. And then for the psychic insight theme is Mars in Pisces, activate, empower, and trigger. So this is a solar month on paper. It looks like it makes total sense, but we might have to experience it, live through it first for it to make sense. But I feel that when we get to zodiac year 2026 with the Aries new moon, which I believe would be April 17th or April 19th when we go into Taurus solar month, we're going to see the purpose of this solar month before us. All right. So until next time we connect, you be well. Take care. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you real soon in another video or for a psychic reading session with myself and my guides in person if you're local or if you're traveling through Light Club Curiosity Shop, mostly in Warwick, New York. And then there's by telephone or online Zoom. All right. So hopefully we do see the writing on the wall. All right. Take care.